from KOFO, 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to the Wise Guys Construction Braves Basketball pregame show. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now for a preview of this Ottawa University Braves basketball broadcast, here's KOFO's David Potter.
Welcome to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. I'm David Potter, and we are live in Wichita, where the Ottawa Braves are preparing to take on the Falcons of Friends University. First up, we have the women's teams, and I said Saturday before OU took on number 11 Tabor that game and tonight's game where the Braves chance to really make a statement that they belong at the top of the KCAC and that they're step above the team covering around 500 conference play, sort of packed into the middle of the conference. Now, I believe they did that Saturday. It wasn't pretty. The result was a 9-point loss, but the Braves were right there from start to finish for the highly ranked team Saturday, the number 11 Tabor Blue Jays, and they had the lead at multiple points in the fourth quarter. And you hate to make any excuses, but there was a highly questionable late technical foul call that did help swing the game in Tabor's favor. The Braves did have 4 minutes to try and come back from that. They weren't able to overcome it, but they absolutely showed that they belonged on the court with Tabor on Saturday. Now they're going to face a team in Friends that has not lost yet in KCAC play. The Falcons are 9-2 overall. They're 7-0 in conference. They are ranked 24th in NAIA Division II. And their success starts and ends with their star player, Sean Stellers. Stellers leads the KCAC, and in fact, all of Division II in points and rebounds, and then leads the KCAC, in points and steals, and then leads the KCAC in rebounds and assists as well. 25 points a game, nearly 10 boards, just ridiculous 6 steals per game. 4 dives. Stellers is a 5'8" guard, not one of the tallest players out on the court, but extremely versatile, able to pull in rebounds down low, generate a ton of turnovers, which is key to the game plan for this Falcons team. Talking to Coach State earlier, he told me that Stellers is going to be one of the best athletes you'll see all year in KCAC, if not the best. So she'll be a handful for the Braves, but they know to look out for, and they know what she's capable of doing. They had some limited her last year in the KCAC tournament. The first time they've seen her, they know how to game plan for it. It's a matter of making sure that you follow that game plan and are able to see it through. Now, her ability and, in fact, this whole team's ability to generate turnovers is going to be a bit of a concern for this OU team, which has struggled at times in turning the ball over this season. Now, with Stellers specifically, offensively, she likes to get it to the basket. She is not an outside shooter, but still able to hit 53% of her shots just because of her ability to get those high percentage shots in the lane. And you can get away with fouling her a little bit, though, if you have fouls to give. You can afford to maybe bump her a little on the way to the basket if you have those fouls to give. Just a 49% shooter from the line, especially if things get close late. That's an important thing to keep in mind, that the team star player has a hard time making a free throw. But, I mean, that is literally the only weakness in this player's game, as Stellers is fantastic, and she sort of put on a show tonight, as she always does. Now, outside of Stellers, they have one other double-digit scorer. That's Lexi Evans. She's averaging about 10 points per game. She's also their top 3-point shooting threat. It's still just getting just under a third of her 85 attempts on the year, but 3-point shooting is not how the Falcons are going to try and beat you. They're just under 30% of the team from behind the arc, and only about 30% of their shots will come from there. So the way they beat you is turning you over and making more of their possessions count than you do. They've attempted 147 more shots than their competition this year. And if you follow Big 12 basketball at all, the closest comparison I can think of is West Virginia under Bob Huggins. He goes with a four-guard lineup, a small lineup, and they will press the heck out of you. And they'll be in your back pocket all day, forcing turnovers. And one other important note is that since they're going to press, they don't need to get back on defense. And that gives them the ability to really crash the offensive board. And that's a huge part of this Friends team's offense, is crashing the boards. They get a ton of offensive rebounds, which just helps extend possession and leads to more shots as well. In fact, any time a Falcon shot goes up, they have a roughly 40% shot of getting their own rebound, which is essentially, it's not extended possession, it basically gives you a second possession and a second chance at scoring, and that has helped lead them to, again, taking about 150 more shots than their opponents so far this season. So Ottawa will need to stay focused to be able to handle that full court pressure. We're going to take a quick break and then be back with a little more of the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. Again, we're here in Wichita. You're listening to OU basketball on KOFO Sports.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
Back to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show from here in Wichita. We're previewing the OU Braves and the French Falcons as the women's team are set to tip off here in about 7 minutes. Now, talking a little more about Friends and KCAC play, while they haven't lost, they have had single-digit wins over Tabor, St. Mary, and McPherson, so they're not necessarily destroying everyone in their path. The key to staying in the game will be taking care of the ball, rebounding, and really locking down on defense. The Braves were able to take a potent offensive team in Tabor and hold them to just 49 points Saturday. Now, Friends, despite their success and their offensive success, they do not shoot the ball well, certainly not as well as Tabor does. So if you don't let them take the ball and extend their possessions on the boards, you can limit their scoring and stay in the game that way. It's easier said than done, but if the OU guards are careful with the ball and the team selects their shots well, there's no reason they can't make this a game. Now, if they lose focus against that press and the defensive pressure and allow Sellers to disrupt the offense and turn them over a bunch of times, it could be a long night. Now, fortunately for OU, freshman point guard Kelsey Hendricks has been careful with the ball this year, turning it over about 1.5 times per game, which is extremely good for a team's primary ball handler. Maddie Stewart and Kaylee Williams, while they're the team's leading scorers, they also lead the team in turnovers, so they'll have to take care of the ball if they drive and try and get to the basket, which is their primary means of getting points on the board. Then Ashley Romay will need to be a factor as well down low. A physical player at 6 feet tall, she should be able to limit the Falcons' effectiveness on the board. They won't play anyone with that kind of height, or at least they won't play anyone with a lot of minutes with that kind of height. So, again, as they try and play more of a small ball look. So she is the KCAC leader in blocks that is taking effective Falcons shots inside and really have a good day on the board. That can further limit their offense, which, again, despite those scoring totals, is not necessarily that efficient. We'll go ahead and take another break. We're here from Wichita previewing OU and Friends University. You're listening to OU basketball on KOFO.
Pam Miller of Ottawa recently hired Wise Guys Construction.
We had a home that was nice quality, but it was very dated, and so we had them go in and do some extensive remodeling.
The lines of communication during the project were always open.
They did a good job of making the stressful situation much less.
The results exceeded expectation.
We're very pleased. They did a really beautiful quality job. I would recommend Wise Guys.
Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be Wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 229-5651.
Want to go see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? How about sit in the front row? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you have to do is stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City and register. And you and a friend could be sitting in the front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft employees and their households are not eligible to win. No purchase is necessary. The next giveaway will be for the Chiefs game December 25th against the Denver Broncos. We'll announce the winner December 19th on the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Welcome back to Wichita and the Wise Guys Construction pregame show. Again, we're previewing number 24 Friends University and the Ottawa Braves as the women are set to take the court here in a few minutes. So again, the key to winning really comes back to excelling in areas where the Falcons like to take advantage of their opponents. They need to take care of the ball. Do not throw it away. Don't hold it for long. And make those passes decisive and purposeful. If you get sped up by that full court pressure, if Sellers is generating a lot of turnovers, generating a lot of passing lanes, that gets your head and force you to make decisions quicker than you want to make them. And that can be a recipe for disaster. So the OU guards will need to keep their wits about them and stay steady, stay with the game plan while still keeping up with the pace of the game. They also need to focus on defensive rebounding. Maddie Stewart and Ashley Romig are both capable of being double-digit rebounders any given night. They need to crash the defensive glass to avoid allowing friends to grab their own boards and continue to shoot until they get it in, because again, while they can score, they're not going to make a high percentage of their shots. So if you limit those opportunities by limiting the offensive rebound, then you can limit them on the scoreboard as well. Tonight's the night where they'll definitely need to make the most of their scoring opportunities and their rebounding opportunities, and just in general, not let chances slip away. If you get the opportunity for an open three-pointer, an open layup, or a good, if you have a chance for a rebound, you can't let that bounce off your fingertips. So make sure they cash in on every chance they get. We're going to take one more break from Wichita, and then we will be back with Friends University and the Ottawa Braves. You've been listening to the Wise Guys Construction pregame show here on KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Braves Basketball pregame show. Tip-off is next on KOFO. You know Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa as the premier residential and commercial construction company. But did you know they also provide full repair for fire and flood restoration? Here's Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction.
We offer full turnkey services, from cleaning and drying to the repairs of your project. We're an insurance preferred contractor. When disaster strikes, experience matters.
When it comes to your residential, commercial, or restoration needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, 785-229-5651. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves basketball. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by State Farm Insurance agent Ryan Dispro, Ransom Memorial Hospital, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messengers Home Furnishings. Also by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, Kramer Pharmacy, Franklin County Chiropractic, and Cosentino's Price Chopper, State Farm Insurance agent Keith King, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, People's Bank, Advantage Electric, Quality Structures Incorporated, and Maxwell Chiropractic. Now let's rejoin KOFO's David Potter, courtside for Ottawa University Braves basketball.
in Wichita. We're just about ready for tip-off here between the Friends Falcons and the Ottawa Braves. About ready to announce the starting lineup for the Ottawa Braves. The starting lineup: 5'10" freshman guard Jenna Kramer, 5'8" senior guard Kaylee Williams, freshman point guard out of Emporia, 5'9" Kelsey Hendricks, 6-foot center out of Waverly, Ashley Romig, and then, of course, the Burlington Bomber out of Burlington, the 5'9" senior Maddie Stewart, as starting at wing, the leading scorer, averaging about 15.5 per game for the Braves. Now for the Falcons, of course, we talked about Sean Sellers in the pregame show. She makes everything go. She'll get to start averaging 25 points per game. And leading the team on every possible category. You also see Macy Lozen, 5'6" junior. And there's Lexi Evans, a sophomore point guard, 5'7". Mackenzie Vining, the 5'9" junior out of Sadie, Kansas. And then April Hero is a 5'7" junior out of El Paso, Texas. So you'll notice nobody any taller than 5'8" in that starting lineup. Again, they will play small, but they will play fast and still ferocious rebounders despite that lack of size. But there is still a height advantage for the Braves if they can slow things down and go to work down low. They do have that height advantage and size. And they'll try and put that to use, try and slow things down and keep this from being a Falcons-style game where they get to dictate the pace. Because if the Falcons are dictating the pace, chances are they're going to be making you uncomfortable because, again, they're going to try and speed you up, force turnovers left and right, and really make things miserable for you. So the Braves want to play their game and not allow the Falcons to dictate how this one is played out. It will make against Sellers for the tip-off. Sellers gets the tip. Gets it over to her point guard. Now they're swinging it over to Vining out on the wing. Now she gets it into the lane. Down low to Sellers, kicks it back out to Vining. Now they're going to work it around the perimeter. Vining brings things back in. Now Kaylee Williams with the steal, taking it back the other way. Sellers coming from behind, trying to get the steal. She won't. Kaylee Williams able to finish around the steal attempt by Sellers, and the Braves are on the board first. Up 2-0. Vining with the ball on the perimeter, brings over to Sellers, gets it over to the other wing to Evans. Friends moving right to left, wearing all white. The Braves in all black, moving left to right. The 2-point jump shot good by Kiros, and that'll tie it up at 2. Hendricks brings it down the court for the Braves. Pass of the ball. And it's Kaylee Williams and Kiro is both diving on it. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession goes to the Braves. Kramer to throw it in. Now Hendricks will swing it over to her right and swing it back to the left. Is Kramer at the top of the key. Back out over to Hendricks. Hendricks swings it in and swings it out to Maddie Stewart. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Kramer dribbling in, pulls up, jump shot is off, rebounded by Kiro, coming back the other way. Lexi Evans bringing it down to Friends, passes it over to Vining. Vining looking to work it inside Sellers, doesn't have an open lane, she'll pass it out. They'll swing it around the perimeter, now it's driving, passing off to Kiro. Kiro gets it into the hoop, gets it by Matt Stewart for the layup. It's 4-2. brings up we're in the early going. Maddie Kramer takes it out. Kaylee Williams. Now a pass stolen by Sellers, the leader in all of Division II. All the way back for a layup. She will live in the passing lanes as you telegraph those passes. You have to be careful. The Sellers lurking out their way to take the ball. Here's Kramer kicking it out to Maddie Stewart. Nice pass down low to Romy. Finds Kramer open for three. Off target. Rebounded by Lozen. Lozen bringing it down the other way. She wants to go coast to coast. Has a chance to back it out. Gets it to Sellers. Thinks about the three. And she's going to drive in, step back, jump shot, all air. This is everything. Hendricks with the rebound. She'll look to take it all the way. Kicks it out to Kramer. Passes up to three. Kicks it to Maddie Stewart. She's open. Rims out. No good. Rebound to Frank. Lozen passes it out to Vining on the wing. The left wing to Gilles Heroes at the top of the key. Brings it over to Lozen. Sellers over to Kiros. Kiros for three. Got all points so far. She has 7, and it's 9-2. The Falcons out to a quick start. Not what the Braves wanted to see. Romick brings it out to Henson. That's with Maddie Stewart at the top of the key. She'll get into the lane. Little floater rolls in. Maddie Stewart's on the board. 9-4. 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. That's the Evans. That's up the offense. Here's fighting, driving to her left. Sealed off by Ashley Romick. She'll kick it back out to Sellers. They don't even bother to guard Sellers all the way out to the perimeter. She's not a three-point threat. Ashley Romick reaches in, forces a steal, and it's run back the other way. The Braves able to force the turnover. Here's Jenna Kramer. A little floater in the lane is short. Romick went for the offensive board, couldn't get it. Sellers tried to get that defensive rebound, but stepped on the line. Braves will maintain the pressure. Melanie Romig and Spear come in for Ashley Romig instead of Kramer. 6:15 to go here on the clock in the first quarter. Braves down early, 9-4. Memphis has to get into their own basket. That's going to be a foul against Friends as they try and deny the inbound pass to Maddie Stewart. It's called against Shan Sellers. If they could get another one on her and get her into some early foul trouble, that would be huge for the Braves. Enters some trouble throwing it in, finally gets to Melanie Romig. Maddie Stewart out on the wing, working against Sellers. Nice pass inside the Spear. Works through a lot of contact. No foul call, but she gets the layup to go. The Braves are pulled to within 3. That's the Evans. Gets it over to Sellers. Gets it back out to Evans on the wing. She'll feed it down low to Ioana Posey. First shot is off. Rebounded by Maddie Stewart. And moves to bring it down. Pass it to Williams, almost stolen by Sellers. She's already got one. She averages about 6 per game. Here's Williams driving. Reach in, foul. No, they'll say she stepped on the line. Although they'll say she's forced out onto the line, there is a foul call. Foul on April Heroes, her first. It's 9-6 instead of Kramer checks in for Kelsey Hendricks, who I see a little more substituting than usual today just because of the pace of the game that Friends forces. There's a lot of running up and down the court, both offensively and defensively. Melody Romick takes it over to Maddie Stewart, takes the three. Now she's going to drive. Finishes with her left hand. Pulls it to within 1. Great take by Maddie Stewart. Sellers out on the right wing. Now she looks to drive and kicks it out to Kiros. Kiros kicks it over to Evans for 3. Off target. Fight for the rebound. Friends ends up with it. Sellers on the right wing. Looking to get it into the lane. Now she kicks out to Kiros. Moves it to Evans. Evans looking to get it down low to Sellers. Sellers goes up against Kaylee Williams and finishes over the outstretched arm to Kaylee Williams. Pushes the lead back up to 3. Kramer passes over to Melanie Romick. Out on the wing. Tries to dribble through the pressure, and she loses the ball. Stolen. Now Sellers kicks it over to Evans for wide open 3. Off target. Rebounded by Maddie Stewart. Romick did not look confident putting the ball on the floor there. She tried to dribble through a double team and lost it. The Braves have to be crisp. with both their passes and their dribbling. They're going to stay in there with this Friends team tonight. Haley Williams out on the left wing. She tries to drive, gets it to the hoop, rolls it in. Pulls it back to within 1, 11-10. Hendricks and Ashley Romig waiting to check back in for the Braves. Sellers has to talk to Quiros at the top of the key, who's going to swing it to Posey. Posey driving into the lane, takes it hard to the basket, dribble off the glass, is good. 13-10, 30-45 to go in the first quarter. Kaylee Williams dribbles past one defender, kicks it out to Maddie Stewart, breaks the double team over to Kaylee Williams. And Kramer passes up for three. It's the trap. Has to throw it back to Maddie Stewart to track down the pass. Almost lost it. Stewart sends it to Melanie Romig. Romig driving into the lane, pulls up, floater misses, rebounded by Evans, and sends it back the other way for the Falcons. Evans will slow things up now, gets it over to Posey out on the right wing. That's Brent moving right to left. Here's Quiros on the right wing, over to Posey, because he wants to drive, but they're stealing off. Once he gets it down low to Sellers, Sellers will turn around, fade away. There's a foul call, no. It's a travel. Sellers turns it over. We'll see multiple subs come on now. And Williams, Spear, and Stewart all head to the bench to get a break. Jessica King and Ashley Romig back into the game. 3:04 to go. Still here in the first quarter. It's 13-10 Falcons leading the Braves. King to throw it in. Friends going with full court pressure and a couple of subs on Friends' side as well. Tia Bouvier in and defending the inbound pass. They get it into Hendricks. Back to King. King pressured by Bouvier. He's going to get it out to Kramer. Still having to cross the half-court line. Now they try and pass, and the foul is called on Ashley Romig. You might be able to hear in the background the OU bench not happy with the call. She just tried to catch the pass, but apparently hit a member of the Falcons as she reached out to grab it. So the foul goes against Romig, and that's a turnover. Here's Posey driving into the lane. Floater blocked by Jenna Kramer. Hendricks to take it back the other way. Braves still down 3. Hendricks looking for somewhere to go with it. Now they'll swing it over to Romig on the other side. She skipped past all the way to Hendricks on the right. And she'll kick back out to Kramer. Prince just seems to be everywhere. It's like they've got 7 defenders out there. King is going to be fouled down low as she goes up for the shot. But it really does feel or look like they're playing against 7 defenders every time they've got the ball. It seems like every single player is double-teamed as they look to pass. That foul will send King to the line. First free throw is up and no good off the front of the rim. King just a 54% free throw shooter on the year. Shot number 2 is up. It's good. Braves pulled it within 2, 13-11. Here's Tia Bouvier passing it over to Akathiatu. Sellers still in the game. She'll drive, now kicks it out to Bouvier. Back inside to Sellers. She'll kick it out to Seaton. Seaton launches a 3, misses. King goes for the rebound. Can't hold on to it. Akathiatu's got at the ball. She goes up and misses the contested layup. Ashley Romig's got the rebound. Hendricks will take it back the other way for OU. Swings it over to Kramer on the left side. Here's Hendricks at the top of the key. Melanie Romig. Skip pass over to Kramer. Now Kramer trying to drive. They seal her off. Gets it over to Melanie Romig. She's under pressure. Another skip pass over to Hendricks. And Kramer open at the top of the key. Drains the 3. OU has their first lead of the game, 14-13. A minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Jenna Kramer left all alone. It was nothing but net from the top. Here's Akathiatu looking to drive. Scoop layup, no good. Rebounded by King. King gets it to Hendricks. Passes it to Melanie Romig, guarded by Sellers. So she'll get it back to Hendricks. Hendricks back out to Romig. Skip pass over to Kramer. The three-pointer is blocked. Now it's pass stolen by King. King out of control. That's going to be a charge. She goes into the lane for the layup. Lowered her shoulder. That's going to get you called for a charge from the side. Kaylee Williams and Maddie Stewart coming on for Melanie Romig and Ashley Romig. 56.2 on the clock here in the first quarter. The Braves up on the road, 14-13 here in the early going. It's going to be Lexi Evans bringing it down for the Falcons. Swings this to Cease on the left wing. Wants to get it to Sellers down low. There's no pass. They keep trying to get it to Sellers, but Kaylee Williams playing great defense down low, and that's going to be a 3-second violation on Sellers. Trying to gain possession down low. She never left the lane. And now it's coming back the other way. Another turnover for Fred. King will come off. Ashley Romig didn't get much of a break. She's right back in. 40 seconds to go on the clock. Braves up one. Hendricks bringing it across half court. Swings it to Kaylee Williams. Back to Hendricks over to Stewart. Stewart, little pump fake, draws her defender into the air. She's not able to drive. Here's Kaylee Williams. Passes it to Hendricks in the corner for three. Got it! And the Braves are up by 4, 17-13. 18 seconds to go. No shot clock. Friends can hold for the last possession if they want to. Evans over to Sellers. Sellers looks to drive. Now kicks it out to the wing for three. Good. They respond as Vining hits a three of her own. 2 seconds left. Hendricks with the half-court shot that's short, and we will end the first quarter with the Braves up 17-16. A great quarter for the Braves, but an up-and-down game already. A lot of running, a lot of substitutions. We'll take a break and be back with the second quarter. This is OU Basketball on KOFO.
This is Dr. Weston Zinner at Franklin County Chiropractic in Ottawa. We hope you're enjoying the game and remind you that whether you're an athlete or a weekend warrior, we can help relieve your pain for a better performance. Call 785-242-9393 for an appointment.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we are back in Wichita. The Braves lead the Friends Falcons 17-16. 4 first quarter points for Kaylee Williams, 4 for Maddie Stewart. 4 also for Sean Sellers on the other side. And April Quiroz with 7. Friends will start the second quarter with the ball. There's Vining at the top of the key over to Sellers on the left wing. She wants to drive. Kaylee Williams peels it off. Now Vining on the drive. Misses the contested layup. Ashley Romig with a big defensive rebound. So they need to stay vigilant on the defensive boards. We talked about how Friends can devastate you with offensive rebounding. They've not been allowed to do that so far today. Long skip pass over to Kaylee Williams, who drives out to Kramer. Swings it over to Hendricks. Back to Kramer. Warming defense by Friends, not allowing any open looks. Is Maddie Stewart with a floater, doesn't go. Rebounded by Mackenzie Vining of Friends. Each team with just 2 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, so either team able to establish an advantage there. Here's Quiroz for 3, top of the key, misses. Rebound to Sellers, didn't get it, but was able to tip it back into a teammate. Now teardrop by Lexi Evans falls, and Friends will regain the lead. 18-17. Maddie Stewart at the top of the key, kicks it over to Kaylee Williams, down underneath to Ashley Romig, who misses a jumper from about 12 feet. Sellers with the board, coming back the other way. She'll get it over to Lexi Evans. Lexi Evans drives, sends it over to Sellers, takes a long jumper. It's a long two, rims out. Rebounded by Ashley Romay. Hendricks to bring it down, slows things up a little bit for Ottawa. Stewart on the wing, kicks it back to Kaylee Williams, back to Stewart. And they'll swing it over into the corner to Hendricks, get it down low to Ashley Romay. She wants to go up with it. They want to reach in foul on Quiros as she went for the steal. No foul, but they do knock the ball out of bounds, and the Braves will throw it in. 12 seconds on the shot clock, 8:05 to go in the first half. Hendricks to throw it in under her own basket as Leslie Spear comes in for Ashley Romay. And the ball stolen by Sellers, her second steal of the game. She'll send it over to Lexi Evans for three, short. Long rebound out to Sellers. She's got the ball at the top of the key. She'll hand it back off to Lexi Evans. Back inside to Sellers, working against Kaylee Williams. Now she'll kick it out for three, misses. That was Lozen on the shot. And the rebound goes all the way out of bounds. The Braves will throw it in. It's down 1, 18-17. Hendricks to take it down, throw you. Pass it over to Kramer. Passing up the open three. Now gets it to Maddie Stewart. Now she'll kick it out to Kaylee Williams. Skip pass over to Jenna Kramer. Kramer drives the baseline, goes up, and she's fouled. Macy Lozen on the foul. No, they'll call it on Quiros. So that's number 2 on Quiros. She may have to sit. It looks like she will. Joanna Posey will come in for Quiros, who so far is the leading scorer for Fred. Kramer to the line for a pair. 7:25 to go in the second quarter. First free throw rattles in, ties it back up. Kramer, an 82% free throw shooter. Not many other players you'd want on the line. Number 2 is up, and the Braves go up 19-18 on that free throw. Kramer's got 5 points. She is only 1 of 5 from the floor so far, though. Braves up 1. Here's Posey at the top of the keys, defended by Leslie Spear. She'll send it on to Sellers. Now Vining out on the wing, back to Posey. They'll find Lozen, who thought about the three. Now she'll drive. That's going to be an armbar foul called on Hendricks, her first. It was before Posey's shot, so it'll be a throw-in for Friends underneath their own basket. Lozen gets it inside to Sellers. Sellers with a fadeaway, rattles it home. She has 6 to go with 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Here's Kramer out on the wing. Finds Maddie Stewart at the top of the key. Moves to her left. Kicks it over to Kramer. Kramer finds Kelsey Williams at the elbow. She's fouled immediately as she catches the pass. Foul called on Macy Lozen. Number 1 on Lozen, and King is going to come in for Spear. We have 6:40 to go in the second quarter. Braves down 20-19. Hendricks looking to pass it in, close to a 5-second violation. Finally finds King. King looks to drive, goes up off the backboard a little too hard. Rebounded by Posey. Friends coming back the other way. Evans down low to Sellers. Passes it out to Vining. Now Sellers gets the corner. Not a three-point shooter. She looks to drive. Puts it up. Misses. Posey got the offensive board, but has the pass stolen by Stewart. Now another steal by Friends. Sellers gets it underneath to Posey, and she's fouled by Maddie Stewart as she goes up for a layup. Posey just a 56% free throw shooter. The Braves need to take better care of the ball when they get possession off of those rebounds. They need to be crisp with their outlet passes and confident if they're going to start dribbling. Shot number 1 is no good. At the front of the rim, then the backboard, then rolled back off the front. Caitlin Hughes is going to check in for Kelsey Hendricks. Hendricks just needing a little rest. She's played most of the first half so far, and this has been a quick up and down the court kind of game. Posey's shot, number 2, also misses. Rebound by King. They immediately try and get the steal from her. Braves need to keep 2 hands on it anytime they get a rebound. Full court pressure. They break it. Caitlin Hughes finds Jenna Kramer. Behind the timeline, gets it over to Hughes. Hughes looks to drive. Kicks it back out to Kramer. Hughes over to Maddie Stewart. Passes up to 3, and she's fouled by Posey. Posey started to bite on the jump fake and reached out, committed the foul. 20-19 Friends, 5:50 to go in the first half. Caitlin Hughes to throw it in for Ottawa. She'll get it to Maddie Stewart. Stewart gets it inside to King. Left-handed layup, no good. Missed at point-blank range. They have to make some bunnies. Lexi Evans taking it back the other way. Over to Shan Sellers. Has her pass almost stolen. Tipped into the hands of Macy Loza. Posey onto the right wing. Gets it into the lane. Dragged her pivot foot. That's going to be a turnover. Stewart to throw it in for OU. Friends will back off and play half-court defense now. Stewart will throw it into Kramer to bring it down the court. 5:20 left in the first half. Friends still up 20-19. Kramer, long pass, dangerous pass to Kaylee Williams. She's able to rein it in. Now she drives the baseline, kicks it over to Hughes, swings it out to Kramer, back to Hughes. Hughes working around the perimeter, defended by Sellers. Finds Kramer. Now here's Maddie Stewart at the top of the key. And wild pass beyond the reach of Kaylee Williams. It's going to be a turnover for the Braves. Maddie Stewart's going to check out. Ashley Romig comes back in. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Throw it to Macy Lozin, who will set things up for Friend. Friend swings it over to Lexi Evans. Evans driving with the right, now kicks it back to her left. Here's Jackie Ellis. She travels. Another turnover, and the Braves get the ball back. Had a much tougher time scoring here in the second quarter. Both teams have than they did in the first. King swings the ball over to Hughes. Now, and underneath to Romig. Romig finds King, who is quickly fouled by Lexi Evans. That is her first foul and the fourth team foul on Friend. King will go to the line. She's 1 for 2 there today. She's got just the 1 point to go along with 2 rebounds so far. Free throw number 1, up and in. The Braves tie it back up. Kelsey Hendricks comes back in for Jenna Kramer. Usually Hendricks and Kramer out on the floor at the same time, but the rotation today has had one of them out at times here as they get the guards a little rest. That second free throw is off, so we stay tied at 20. Friends coming down the other way. Evans trying to drive, now backs it out. Here's the Macy Lozin out on the wing, looking to get it into the lane. Pivot, sends it back out onto the wing. Here's Vining for 3, misses. Hendricks pulls in the board. She'll keep it, bring it down the court herself. Crosses the half-court line, sends it over to Kaylee Williams. Williams double team. Nice pass by Romig underneath the King. She's quickly fouled, and that will be against Tia Bouvier. That's team foul number 5, so that means free throws for King. She's 2 for 4. She's had 2 sets of free throws and has made 1 out of each. We're tied at 20 with 4:02 to go here in the first half. King's first free throw up and will fall after hitting the back of the rim. Eddie Stewart checks in for Ashley Romig. And now Melody Romig will check in for Caitlin Hughes. Braves are up 1. King about to shoot her second free throw. Up and off the backboard. Now a tie-up on the rebound is going to call a foul on Kelsey Hendricks. Wow. Looks like she got to the ball first. She's going to be called for a foul. Number 2, and Jenna Kramer is going to check back in for her at the next dead ball. Let's see, Evans put the ball out on the left wing, swings it over to Vining. Now here's Stellers looking to drive. She'll kick it out. At the top of the key, here's Lexi Evans. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line is way off, but rebounded by Stellers. Stellers sends it over to Vining. Now back over to Stellers. Stellers wants to drive again, goes up, rattles it in. 8 points for Stellers. And here's Kaylee Williams. Tracking kind of pass. She'll get it out to Hendricks. Melanie Romig to Maddie Stewart. Double team down low, kicks it out, back out to Romig. Hendricks at the top of the key. Melanie Romig get past to Kaylee Williams, passes up to 3, tries to drive, and her pass out is almost stolen by Stellers. Kaylee Williams wants to drive again. And shot clock running down. Here's King, has to flail up a shot, and it's going to miss. Mackenzie Vining on the rebound. Gets it over to Evans to take it down. Friends up by 1, 22-21. 2:45 to go. Here's Stellers. Misses her shot. Last touch by the Braves was out of bounds. Kramer's going to come in for Hendricks, who has foul trouble with 2. And now Ashley Romig is going to come back into the game for King. 2:39 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Braves down to 1 on the road. Quiroz is back in, playing with 2 fouls. Inbounds to Posey. Kind of a wild shot off the turnaround, but she gets it to fall. The lead is up to 3 for Fred. Kramer picks up her dribble in the backcourt, and she's able to pass it to Williams across the half-court line. Here's Maddie Stewart on the wing. Wants to go down low, but no room. Here's Jenna Kramer driving, gets it to the hoop. Left-handed layup, no good. Romig has got the offensive rebound, but it's knocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Lexi Evans with a quick hands underneath. Inbound under the basket. Will be thrown in by Kramer. Kramer will throw it way back to Kaylee Williams near the timeline. She'll dribble it up, kicks it back out to Kramer, gets it now trying to get it down low to Romig, but yet another steal for Stellers, and she quickly takes it back the other way. Stellers can just sweep in out of nowhere and get the ball. That shot missed. Rebounded by, it was rebounded by Kaylee Williams. Knocked out of her hands, but she was the last one to touch it as she tried to recover. So throw in by Friends. Inbound almost stolen by Maddie Stewart, but Friends maintains possession. Quiroz with an open 3 off target. Rebound by Kramer. Kramer up against Lexi Evans. We'll get it across the half-court line over to Melanie Romig. Swings it to Kaylee Williams. Dangerous pass. Stellers got a hand on it. Melanie Romig to throw it in. Gets it to Ashley. Back to Melanie. Here's Jenna Kramer at the timeline. Working against Stellers. She'll pass it over to Kaylee Williams. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Melanie Romig looked like she was fouled as Quiroz slaps at the ball. Kramer passes up the open 3. Now reaching on Posey. And that bails them out as they have 2 seconds left on the shot clock and no shot to take. Kramer will go to the line for a pair. 1:18 to go in the first half. Kramer stays perfect from the line as she hits the first. We'll see Tia Bouvier sub in for Ioana Posey of the Falcons. 2-point game now. Jenna Kramer to shoot her second and try and pull it back within 1. It's good, and we're going to see a timeout taken by OU. 30-second timeout. Braves down 1:18 to go in the first half. You're listening to OU basketball on KOFO.
Need to know if your child's game or practice has been canceled due to weather? Sign up now for Ottawa Recreation Commission's text alerts. Go to orcottawaks.org to sign up or for more information.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Where the Braves trail the 24th-ranked French Falcons by just 24-23. We have 1:18 remaining here in the first half. And it's the starting lineup out on the court for the Braves, with the exception of Kelsey Hendricks. There are 2 fouls. Melanie Romick in for her. Lacey Evans takes it down the court for Friends. She'll bring it out to Sellers at the timeline. And she'll get it back out to Lexi Evans. Evans still working from way back behind the three-point line. Now gets it over to Sellers. Sellers wants to drive. Double team. Back over to Ellen. Back to Sellers for 3. She's not a good outside shooter. She misses that one. Almost an offensive rebound underneath for Bouffier, but she loses possession of the ball. It rolls off her fingertips. It goes out of bounds. Caitlin Hughes comes in for Melanie Romick. For the last 49 seconds, the Braves are down 24-23. Eddie Stewart to throw it in to Jenna Kramer. Friends looks like they'll pick it up with three-quarter court pressure. Errant pass. Bad pass by Jenna Kramer, stolen by Sellers. Evans tries to drive. Now kicks it out to Bouffier. Friends wants a timeout. So we'll take another 30 seconds and be back with more Braves basketball. 30 seconds left in the first half. You're listening to KOFO Sports.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
We're back in Wichita. A couple of quick timeouts. And both coaches using their use it or lose it timeout. You can't carry all 5 into the second half, so they're just burning them while they can. Friends to throw the ball in. Evans on the inbound gets it to Sellers at the top of the key. Wants to drive. Looking to her left. Now switches back to her right. Now she's going to back it out to the top of the key. 22 seconds of the game clock. 10 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to a wide open Lexi Evans for 3. Off the back of the rim. But they're going to call a shooting foul on Jenna Kramer. Kramer can't believe it. They're going to say it was after the shot. So that's a strange call that you rarely see. The shooter fouled after the shot. They're going to say not in the process of shooting. So Friends will inbound it. No shot clock now. 13 seconds left. Bouffier at the top of the key, defended by Romick. Gets it over to Sellers on the right side. She's going to look to drive and kicks it over to Evans, who misses the 3. 2 seconds left. Kaylee Williams going to have to fire up the last second shot. She did not get it off in time, but it will rim out anyway. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we will be back with the Advantage Electric Halftime Show on KOFO. You're listening to Braves basketball on KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Don't you wish gift shopping was as easy as 1, 2, 3? It is at Sutton's Jewelry. Introducing the Sutton's Love List. 1, invite your loved one to stop in. 2, we'll make a list of his or her favorites. And 3, we'll share it with you, and you'll give the best Christmas gift ever this holiday season. We'll also include free gift wrapping. Sutton's Jewelry, making your gift shopping as easy as 1, 2, 3 at 207 South Main.
This is Lou Baker at CarStar Ottawa. Our technicians are highly trained, iCar certified repair experts. We provide continued education for our employees and the latest equipment to ensure the highest quality repairs. We work hard at staying your #1 collision repair shop. 1-800-CARSTAR. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know experience matters on the court and when it comes to your building needs. Visit QualityStructures.com and let them put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
And welcome back to Wichita. This is the Advantage Electric Halftime Show brought to you by Electric Advantage in Ottawa. And the Braves down just 24-23, but perhaps a little fortunate to only be down by the 1 point. As we touched on really the keys to victory for the Braves in the pregame show. And the two main ones were trying to avoid turnovers and then keep friends off the offensive glass. And the Braves have turned it over 10 times in the first half to the Falcons 7 and have allowed 8 offensive rebounds. Now that hasn't been a terrible job of rebounding, but 8 out of 22 missed shots is still a few more than you'd like to see as far as offensive rebounds go for Friends. And they've had a couple more where they really had a ball in their hands for an offensive rebound and they just lost possession or had it tipped away. So the Braves will need to do a little better job of boxing out on the defensive glass in the second half. And then they will definitely need to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Kelsey Hendricks, who usually is so short-handed, we mentioned only turning it over about 1.5 times a game, has 3 turnovers today as they managed to get her looking a little sped up with the press. And Jenna Kramer's turned it over twice. Leslie Spear with 2 turnovers, or excuse me, that's Jessica King with 2 turnovers. And then 1 apiece for Kaylee Williams, Maddie Stewart, and Melody Romig. You can't go through a game without turning the ball over. It's going to happen. But you really want to try and avoid double-digit turnovers in a single half, especially against a team like Friends who just thrives on that style of play. However, another key for Ottawa was really cracking down on Friends defensively. We made note of the fact that they are not a good shooting team. They're not an efficient scoring team, even though they can put up a lot of points. They shoot only about 40% from the field for the year. Ottawa able to hold them to just 33%, 11 of 33 in the first half. So they're succeeding in that area in really limiting the open looks. Shan Sellers, the leading scorer, does have 8. She averages 25 per game. Held to just 4 of 11 shooting. They've forced her to take 2 threes, which is not her game. She's missed both badly. And for the most part, they've kept her off of the board. She only has 3 rebounds. Again, averaging about 10 per game. She does have 3 steals, however. And she is really able, she's so athletic, she's just able to sweep in almost from out of your field of vision and just get into those passing lanes. And if not get her hand on it, then even completely steal the ball and take it back the other way. She's probably going to be the fastest player out on the court anytime she's out there. And so she does generate that steal. She can usually take it back the other way herself. We'll take a quick break and be back with more of the Advantage Electric Halftime Show here on KOFO.
The Ottawa Shopper has a new look with new features. Never miss your favorite TV show with the TV guides. Find area church times and the popular Kids Talk About God column on the church pages. And get useful employment tips from our weekly Q&A advice column. Call 242-4700 to get your Franklin County address added to our subscription list for free, or pick up the Ottawa Shopper at multiple racks around town. That's 242-4700.
Hi, I'm Dalton Evans. I'm 10 years old and happy to report that I've never had a cavity, thanks to brushing twice a day and 2 cleanings a year at Dr. Hale Family Dentistry.
Schedule your family's appointment today by calling 242-1800.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
This is Dr. Adam Maxwell of Maxwell Chiropractic, serving you with chiropractic and wellness care at 225 South Walnut in Ottawa. Call 785-893-8272 for an appointment. As a former Cyclone, I wish this year's teams good luck, and I'm proud to be a supporter of Ottawa Cyclone Athletics.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
And welcome back to Wichita and the Advantage Electric halftime show. Whether you're building or remodeling, residential or commercial, get the electric advantage for your project. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main in Ottawa. Call 418-1218. So again, the Braves down just one on the road against a ranked opponent, the Friends Falcons, 24-23, despite turning it over 10 times. They locked down defense and did a good job of making their free throws, 7 of 10 from the line. They only sent Friends to the free throw line twice, and Falcons missed both of those shots. Ashley Romig has not gotten on the board yet, but she does have 5 rebounds, 3 defensive, 2 offensive. We talked about how much of a key rebounding would be in this one and how the 6-foot Ashley Romig would need to be active on the board. She has done that so far. Despite not getting on the board, she's made her contribution to this game. Also had 1 nice steal. Jenna Kramer just 1 of 6 from the field, but 4 of 4 from the free throw line to lead the Braves in scoring with 7 points. As have turned 2 turnovers, but blocked a shot, grabbed 2 rebounds. Then Kaylee Williams has a steal, and I thought I even remembered her getting a second. She has 4 points. She's a perfect 2 of 2 from the floor. Also has a rebound and an assist to her name. Kelsey Hendricks, the freshman, has struggled at times with the defensive pressure, has turned it over 3 times, but is 1 for 2 from three-point range to give her 3 points. She also has an assist and 2 rebounds of her own in this game, both on the defensive end. So doing her or making her contribution to keep Friends off the offensive boards. And then the other starter, Maddie Stewart, held to just 4 points so far, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from outside. She has 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. They seem to be keying in on her when she gets the ball out on the wing. She likes to use a little pump fake a 3 because she is a 3-point threat. You have to respect that element of her game. She likes to use that and then try and get into the lane, but that swarming Friends defense gets to her immediately when she tries to get inside. She's not really been able to get to the basket with the frequency that she would like to. We'll go ahead and take another break. You're listening to the Advantage Electric halftime show here on KOFO.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm Insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to all the teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Ransom Memorial Hospital Cancer Care, your cancer-fighting team, is open and accepting patients. For a personalized care experience, call 785-229-8203. Online at ransom.org or at 1301 South Main Street, Ottawa. RMH Cancer Care, close to home, close to your heart.
Searching for that perfect gift for someone? How about for yourself? This holiday season, spend your dollars wisely on something that lasts and gives back year after year after year. Shop Messenger's Home Furnishings for furniture, bedding, and accessories right now during their holiday sale in South Ottawa.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
We're back in Wichita with just a couple minutes left until the beginning of the second half. Again, the Braves just down 24-23. They will get the ball to start the second half, so they once again hanging right in with a ranked opponent. They weren't quite able to finish it out against Tabor on Saturday, despite leading a number of times in the fourth quarter. We'll see if their fortunes are a little better today to try and get the lead and see if they can't close one out on the road over 24th ranked Friends University in Wichita. We'll take one final break. That's it for the Advantage Electric halftime show. We'll be right back with the second half. You're listening to OU Braves basketball on KOFO.
This is Dr. Weston Zinner at Franklin County Chiropractic in Ottawa. We hope you're enjoying the game and remind you that whether you're an athlete or a weekend warrior, we can help relieve your pain for a better performance. Call 785-242-9393 for an appointment.
Eric Price and his staff at the Lamb Roberts Funeral Homes are proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast and honored to help so many families in the community with compassionate care when it's needed most. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No, you're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
When quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call today and make sure your heating and cooling system is ready for the season at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
And we We are back in Wichita. The Braves will get the ball to start things off in the second half, down 1, 24-23. The 24th ranked Falcons. The inbound, Jenna Kramer has the ball out on the wing. Ashley Romig in the corner, working tight defense, gets to Kaylee Williams. She has a wide-open player on the left wing. It's Maddie Stewart, goes up for three, misses, rebound to Friends. Lexi Evans to bring it up the court for the Falcons. Sellers out on the wing. Once again, they give her the three-point shot if she wants it. She does not. 0 for 2 in the first half. Not a threat from the perimeter, but a threat from basically everywhere else on the court. There's Macy Lozen getting up near the free throw line. Kicks it out for a three. Got it. The lead up to 4. It's Mackenzie Vining making it 27-23. Kaylee Williams driving. She's bumped by Quiroz. That's going to be foul number 3 on her. So Quiroz in some immediate foul trouble here early on in the second half. The inbound almost stolen and just whips it out to Kramer, who gets it over to Maddie Stewart, getting into the lane. Now she has to look back to swing it out to Hendricks. Hendricks looks to drive, too hard off the glass, and rebounded by Friends. They'll take it back the other direction. Braves down 4. Maddie Stewart playing defense on Vining. She'll swing it over to Stellers, defended by Kaylee Williams. Sellers out on the wing, looks to drive, now kicks it out to Quiroz for a long 2. Got it. Biggest lead in the game for either team. It's a 6-point lead for Friends. Now a steal by Stellers, going back the other way. Maddie Stewart doesn't even try and foul. Stellers lays it in effortlessly. It's an 8-point game just like that. The Braves need to get things back under control. Kramer defended by Sellers, loses the ball for a second. Gets over to Kaylee Williams. Down underneath, now kicks it out to Kramer for an open 3. Short. Rebounded by Macy Lozen of Friends. Friends sends it over to Sellers out on the wing. Sets up for a long 2. Misses badly. Rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks turns into some pressure around half court. She sends it over to Kramer. Kramer looks to dribble around the pressure. Stewart at the top of the key. Finds Ashley Romig wide open underneath. And 1. Fouled as she goes up for the lay-in. It was Macy Lozen realizing too late that Romig was completely unguarded. And just reached in at the last second and fouled her as she went up. Chance for a 3-point play for the senior Romig, an 84% free throw shooter. She got it. And King is going to sub in for Ashley Romig to give her a quick break as they cut the lead back down to 5. But they'll need to D up here, not allow any easy baskets, and then take care of the ball on the other side. Here's Sellers at the top of the key. Swings it over to Posey. Back into Sellers. Into the lane. Through the double team. Misses the shot. Now a fight for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession goes to the Falcons. Kramer went up and got the rebound, but it's like a couple of different players for the Falcons. Posey, the closest one, able to reach in and force the jump ball. The throw in, they get it out to Vining, who gets it to Sellers at the top of the key. Sellers calls for Evans to set up the offense. She'll get it over to Vining. Vining looks to drive, then kicks it out for Sellers, who thought about the wide open 3 and then passed it up. Now they get it back in Sellers underneath. She kicks it out to Posey. Posey looks to drive. Got the lay-in. He's pushed back to 7, 33-26. Maddie Stewart swings it out to Hendricks to Williams at the top of the key. Skip pass over to Kramer. Open 3. Missed to the left. Sellers with the rebound. Now looking to push it. They've got numbers. There's a wide open layup. Rolls off, but Sellers got the rebound. She's fouled and 1. The Braves not handling the pressure as well coming out of halftime. Ashley Romig sub back in for King. It's a 9-point game. Sellers can make it 10. Melanie Romig is going to come in for Jenna Kramer. 9-point game. Sellers can make it 10, but again, she's a sub 50% free throw shooter. Free throws up, and it is good. So Friends has their biggest lead of the day at 10, 36-26. Braves with only 2 points so far in this half. Usually 3 points. So jumping into Ashley Romig, turns around too hard off the glass, rebounded by Posey. It's going the other way. Sellers gets to the top of the key. Macy Lozen swings it to Posey. I'll give her the three if she wants it. She doesn't. She'll swing it over to Macy Lozen and kicks it back out. Vining, who drives too hard off the glass. Rebound hauled in by Kelsey or Kaylee Williams. Kaylee Williams takes it past half court on her own. Now she drives. She draws the foul. It'll be on the floor. No and one. She made the layup. They'll say it was after the foul. Vining called for the foul. Hendricks, the inbound, looking for Maddie Stewart. She's walled off by Sellers. Now she's going to have to pass it way back to the timeline to Melanie Romig. Will swing it over to Kaylee Williams. Williams gets it to Maddie Stewart, defended by Sellers. Sellers has done a good job on her today. Now Sellers a little too handsy, pushing off on Maddie Stewart, trying to play defense on her. That's foul number 2 on Sellers. That's the 4th team foul of the quarter on Friends. Inbound to Maddie Stewart. Stewart gets it in underneath to Romig, who misses the layup from point-blank range, but got her own rebound and put it back in. Now the Braves want a quick 30-second timeout. The Braves are down by 8. Here, 5.5 to go in the third quarter. You're listening to KOFO Sports.
This is Ryan Disborough, your State Farm insurance agent in Garnett, providing insurance and financial services, including retirement options, bank loans, life insurance, and annuities. Call and schedule your financial services consultation today at 785-448-1660.
People's Bank in Ottawa is proud to support our area sports teams. From People's Bank Field at Ottawa University to our Bucks for Buckets promotion and more, we believe our local sports programs are an investment in our future. Best of luck to all the teams from all of us at People's Bank. Member FDIC.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And welcome back to Wichita. Friends Falcons up 36-28. They have led by as many as 10 as they've started to take over here in the third quarter after a good, solid first half by the Braves. Here's Posey out on the wing. Looks to drive. Scoop, underhanded layup is good, and the lead pushed back to 10. Kaylee Williams looking to run. She drives herself, gets past the defender looking to take a charge, but misses the layup. And now Friends wants to take it the other way. It's Macy Lozen, the ball handler. She's fouled by Kaylee Williams. Williams getting a little too aggressive, trying to wall her off there. Jenna Kramer is going to check in for Kaylee Williams. 4:53 to go in the third quarter. Braves down 10. Here's Evans throwing it in to Vining. And Bouvier from way out on the wing misses badly. Rebound goes out of bounds. Maddie Stewart to throw in, but Friends goes to full court pressure now. Throw in gets into Melanie Romig, back to Stewart. Stewart is fouled. An armbar called against Lexi Evans. That's number 2 on her, but more importantly, it's team foul number 5, and it sends Maddie Stewart to the free throw line for a pair. Stewart, an 80% free throw shooter, hits the first. Lead cut to 9. Leslie Spear will check in for Ashley Romig. Stewart's second free throw is up and good. 38-30. Stewart with just 6 points so far. Lexi Evans working against Kramer, passes it off to Posey. She's fouled by Melanie Romig. And they're going to call that a shooting foul. Coach Tate asking for an explanation for why it's a shooting foul. And the first free throw is good. The referee says she was gathering to shoot, but she didn't start until after the whistle had blown. Posey's second free throw. Up and good. The lead pushed back up to 10. Jenna Kramer taking down the court on the left side. Now a trap. She rips the ball away from a reach by Tia Bouvier, and she's going to be called for a foul. That'll send Jenna Kramer to the line for a pair of free throws. Just swarming defense by the Falcons. Bouvier got her hand in there, though, and whistled for the reach. First free throw is good for Kramer. Makes it a single-digit game again. The Braves need to do more than alternate between 10 and 8-point deficit. They'll need to string a few points together here. Second free throw is good. 40-32 now, 4:14 remaining in the third quarter. Tiffany Evans to bring it down the court for Friends. Defended by Kramer. A look to drive, then kicks it out. Akatiatu backs it out to the top of the key. And here's Macy Lozen driving. And that's a travel. Ball will come back the other way. The Braves try and score and get consecutive baskets here and eat into this lead. Melody Romig and Leslie Spear go to the bench. Kaylee Williams and Ashley Romig back into the game. Here's the throw into Jenna Kramer. To get it over to Hendricks on the right side, back to Kramer on the left. Braves are going right to left. Wearing all black. Friends in all white going left to right. Hendricks kicks it out to Jenna Kramer. Had Ashley Romig underneath, missed her. Will pass it out to Maddie Stewart. Swings it to Jenna Kramer, but the pass is too high. It goes out of bounds. Pressure getting their way here. Just that swarming defense is eating them up, and they're making quick decisions and bad passes. Quiroz checks back in for French. She has 3 fouls. She'll inbound to Lexi Evans, who will bring it up the court for the Falcons. 3.5 to go in the third quarter. Quiroz spots up for 3. Got it. Quiroz having a great shooting day. 5 of 7 from the floor, 2 of 4 from outside. She has 12 points. It's an 11-point game. Now we're going to see another foul called on Friends. Called on Quiroz. That's number 4 on her. So she'll go back to the bench, but she came in and made it an 11-point lead. That's the biggest of the game so far. First free throw for Ashley Romig is good. Cuts it to 10. 3:13 to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw is up and rims out, but Sellers knocks the ball. Although say Kramer knocked it out of Sellers' hand. So the ball goes out of bounds, but Friends will retain possession. The inbound to Evans. Evans will kick it out to Vinig on the wing. Over to Posey. Spots up for 2. In. Looked like it was going to rim out and then fell. It's a 12-point lead now for Friends. Things just steadily getting a little bit worse for the Braves throughout the third quarter ever since the second half started. Kaylee Williams with the ball out on the wing. Swings it to Ashley Romig. Nobody there. Now she has the shot blocked. As Vining comes in from the perimeter to block that shot. Romig was open underneath, but she planted herself too far out from the basket and had to take a couple of dribbles to get there, and that gave French defense time to recover. Here's Posey on the drive. Looks like she might have been fouled. No call. She misses the layup. Ashley Romick gets the rebound. Hendricks swings it over to Kaylee Williams. Williams being defended by Sellers. She drives, gets into the lane, goes up. Too hard off the backboard. But she gets her own rebound. Here's Maddie Stewart for three. Short, rebounded by Sellers. Sellers coming back the other way. Now kicks it to Posey, over to Vining. Now Evans leaves this for Sellers at the top of the key. She looks to drive on Kaylee Williams, goes up, misses the layup, and Ashley Romick gets the board. Kaylee Williams to take it back the other way. Here's Jenna Kramer. She drives, avoids the charge, but that little slide step was enough to get her balance off, and she missed the layup. Friends still up 12, a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter. Sellers bringing it up. Working against Kaylee Williams, calling for a screen. So the screener backs off. She resets. Sellers looks to drive, gets all the way to the basket, up and in. No help defense rotating over, and it's a 14-point lead. Now Sellers looks like a full body foul there as she got the steal from Kaylee Williams. Now Williams called for the foul on the other end, trying to swat it back away from Sellers. Sellers is going to go to the line as she was in the act of shooting. It's a 14-point lead for Friends, and this one has been all Falcons in the third quarter. First free throw is good. Sellers, a sub 50% free throw shooter, has made both of her shots from the line so far. Third quarter points for Friends compared to 10 for the Braves. Second free throw is good. It's a 16-point lead. A couple of subs in for the Braves. Parker in for the first time today. Melanie Romick back into the game. She'll receive the inbound. Now a wild pass hauled in by Maddie Stewart to swing it over to Jenna Kramer. Stewart crosses the half-court line. She'll send it over to Melanie Romick. Jenna Kramer out on the right wing. Parker at the top of the key gets it back to Kramer. Now skip pass over to Maddie Stewart. Finds Jenna Kramer wide open for three. Hit it. Breaks into a 13-point lead, but the Braves still have a lot of digging to do. Or perhaps climbing out of the hole that's already been dug. 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Down 49-36. Here's Posey whipping it out to Evans for a wide open three. Missed. Rebounded by Kramer. It's over to Parker. No shot clock, 10 seconds left. Maddie Stewart passes up to three. Drives, gets it into King underneath. Off the glass end. It's going to be an 11-point lead at the end of the third quarter. So the Braves get 5 straight to close out the third, but they're still down 49-38 going into the fourth. We'll take a break here listening to OU basketball on KOFO.
Community journalism is thriving at the Ottawa Herald. 3 days a week in print and every day online, the Herald's award-winning staff covers the news that matters to you. Breaking news, sports, events, and so much more. Just as the Herald has done for more than 140 years. Call 242-4700 to subscribe today, or find us online at www.ottawaherald.com, on Facebook, or download our app.
Since 1944, families of Franklin County have called Dingle & Son Mortuary and Crematory in their time of need. Why? Because of the peace of mind received knowing that Dingle & Son will take charge and exceed expectations. Visit dinglemortuary.com.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
And welcome back to Wichita, where the Friends Falcons owned the third quarter, and now the Braves find themselves down 11 after being in the game the entire way through the first half. They've got some ground to make up, down 49-38. Shan Sellers, averaging 25 points a game, has 17 here today to go along with 4 assists, 7 rebounds, and 5 steals. So they've not been able to limit her the way they'd hoped. Braves will get the ball to start the fourth quarter, and they'll try and make this just a single-digit lead. Pass into Parker, and here's Jenna Kramer. Picks up the ball around the timeline over to Parker. They'll try and send it underneath to Romig. Sellers almost got the steal, but she stepped on the end line. 10 seconds into the fourth quarter, the Braves down 11, facing the 24th ranked Friends Falcons. Parker to inbound. She'll get it to Jenna Kramer out on the wing. Melanie Romig tries to find Ashley Romig inside. She fights for the ball and ends up with it. Kicks out to Kramer. Now here's King. Nice little top fake, but misses the layup. Got her own rebound and finishes this time and cuts the lead back to single digits. It's 49-40. The Braves on a 7-0 run. Sellers on the other side. Swings it over to Evans. Evans back to Sellers on the right side. Out on the wing. Now she drives, gets into the lane, pull-up jumper off to the left. Rebounded by Ashley Romig. Sellers looks like she grabbed her arm going for the steal. The Breeze letting a lot of contact go. Here's Jenna Kramer on the other side. For an entry pass, almost stolen. King kicks it back out to Parker. Parker will swing it to Jenna Kramer, who leads the team with 12 points today. Parker back out to Kramer. Kramer skip past Melanie Romig. Now she's double teamed. Finds Parker. They're going to have to shoot it. 5 seconds left. Parker's shot misses badly. Sellers on the rebound. Gets over to Evans. Evans will slow things up for the Falcons. Spreads up to 40% shooting after being held to 33 in the first half. Sellers out on the left wing. Maddie Stewart, Kaylee Williams, and Kelsey Hendricks all ready to check back in for the Braves. There's a three off target. Ashley Romig pulls in another rebound. I believe that's her 10th. Parker over to Melanie Romig. Had King flash into the basket for a moment. Now she finds Ashley Romig, who is fouled. Fouled by Bouvier. I believe that's her third. Or second, excuse me. Melanie Romig, Parker, and King all come off for the Braves. We have the starting lineup back in for OU. They're down 9, 8:09 to go here in the fourth quarter on the road against Friends. They inbound to Maddie Stewart. Stewart wants to drive, but then backs it out. Working against Sellers. Great pop and a skip to the basket and lays it in. That's Maddie Stewart with a veteran move to the basket to pull them to within 7. Sellers out on the right wing. Kicks it over to Posey. Posey picks up her dribble, gets it over to Vining at the top of the key. Now it's almost stolen by Kaylee Williams. Possession recovered by Fred. And here's Sellers working underneath the basket. Almost has it stolen. Recovers. And almost has it stolen again. Now it's knocked out of bounds off of Sellers. The ball going back the other way. So the Braves force the turnover as the shot clock expires. The lead is down to 7. Let's see if they can whittle away even more. 7.5 to go in regulation. 49-42. Falcons with the lead. Hendricks to bring it down the court for OU. She finds Kramer. She looks to drive, has it stolen from her. by Macy Lozen. Lozen going back the other way. Kicks it out to Sellers, who's immediately fouled. Kaylee Williams on the foul. Her fourth. No, her third. New shot clock for Friends. Lozen out on the wing, gets it to Posey, who loses it for a second, regains possession. Gets it out to Vining, who gets it to Sellers. At the corner, now she's going to look to drive, kicks it out to Lozen. Lozen into the lane, wild shot, misses. Ashley Romig with the rebound. Hendricks over to Maddie Stewart. Stewart swings it back to Hendricks at the top of the key. Stewart open for three. It's good. The Burlington Bomber falls into within four. 49-45. 6.5 to go. There's a drive and too much arm on the block attempt by Ashley Romig. That's going to be a foul. That sends Lexi Evans to the line for a pair, a 63% free throw shooter. She'll shoot two. Again, the lead back down to 4. It's been as big as 16. Melanie Romig ready to check back in. For Jenna Kramer. And it does not look like they're going to give her a shooting foul. It's going to be on the floor. The fans not happy about that decision. Lexi Evans, the inbound for Friends. It's Sellers, wide open for three. No interest in shooting. She's going to drive and kicks it back out to Posey. Posey into the lane, gets to the rim, too hard off the backboard. Rebound bounces around, and Melanie Romig finally ends up with it. Gets it to Hendricks to bring it down the court for OU. Hendricks, dangerous pass, but hauled in by Romig. Now, bad pass to Ashley Romig, way off target, stolen by Posey. Finding out on the wing. Finds Sellers at the top of the key. Over to Akatiatu. She finds Posey at the top of the key. Blowing things up a little bit. Sellers in the corner. She's going to take a long two. In and out. Rebounded by Kaylee Williams. Williams will slow things up after getting it past the timeline. Gets over to Hendricks. Here's Melanie Romig out on the three-point line. Swings it to Maddie Stewart. Didn't catch the ball cleanly. Otherwise, we could have had an open three. But she's in trouble. Gets to Ashley Romig. Swings it to Melanie Romig. Romig drives into the lane. She got it. It's a two-point game. Ashley Romig with the assist to Melanie. 5:10 to go in regulation. Akatiatu defended by Hendricks. She passes off to Sellers. Sellers looks to drive, pulls up, hits the floater. Friends wants a timeout. Full timeout. Or no, excuse me, a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break and then be right back with OU basketball on KOFO.
Confidence, passion, skill, knowledge. At Ottawa University, I've gained the strength to discover who I am and the confidence to be myself. I've met people from around the globe from different backgrounds and cultures, with opportunities to get involved and bring our passions to life with more than 30 clubs and organizations. We all come together into a faith-inspired community that quickly becomes family. I invite you to be brave like me at Ottawa University. Find out more at ottawa.edu today.
We are back in Wichita. The Braves, which were within 2 a moment ago, but Sellers pushed it back up to 4. They have been down by as many as 16 in the third quarter. So the Braves rallying back and very much in this game. Maddie Stewart, the inbound, facing full court pressure. Finally gets it into Melanie Romig. Romig dribbled the ball for a moment. That's not who they want. Possession of the ball against this press. Maddie Stewart with the ball now. Crosses half court. Almost loses it. Dumps it off to Ashley Romig, who's fouled underneath. She's going to go to the line for a pair. Foul called against Macy Lozen. Personal foul on Friends University. It's going to be the number 3 on Lozen. Romig will shoot 2. Jenna Kramer had been on the bench. She's going to check back in. She's the team's leading scorer with 12 today. Romig hits the free throw. The first free throw. That gives her 3 points. She's got 7 points, excuse me. She's got 11 rebounds. Shot number 2 is up and good. It's a 2-point game. Braves hanging right in with number 24. Lexi Evans to bring it down the court. Over to Vining on the wing. Now finds Sellers at the top of the key. Over to Posey. Posey looks to drive the baseline. Has her lane sealed off. Kaylee Williams with the steal. She wants to take it back the other way, but runs into that pressure. She's got to slow it up. Kramer with the ball now. Kramer finds Kaylee Williams. Now here's Ashley Romig driving. Goes up and ties the game. 4:20 to go. Tied up at 51. Great take by Ashley Romig, who's now got 10. Lexi Evans over to Sellers. Sellers wants to drive. Now she'll kick it out. Evans for 3 from the corner. In and out. Rebounded by Kaylee Williams. 4 minutes left on the clock. Jenna Kramer to push the tempo. Gets it up to Melanie Romig. Now she'll swing it to a wide-open Maddie Stewart. Passes up the 3. Drives. Now kicks it out to Jenna Kramer. She shuffled her feet before the drive. It's a travel and a turnover for OU. Still tied up at 51. Pass it into Sellers, who will bring it down the court herself. Sellers has 19 points on 20 shots. So they've given her a point, but they've made her a high-volume shooter to get them. Sellers at the top of the key. Swings it over to Vining. Vining over to Evans, who misses the shot. Romig with her 12th rebound. Pulls it down and gets it out to Kaylee Williams. Now here's Jenna Kramer. Kramer picks up a dribble, gets it to Maddie Stewart. Turns it back to Kramer. Now over to Kaylee Williams. Kramer at the top of the key. Over to Maddie Stewart. Wants to drive. Has the lane cut off. Pass almost stolen. Kramer gets over to Maddie Stewart for the open 3. That's good. The Burlington Bomber puts them up by 3. 54-51. OU wants a timeout. Less than 3 minutes to go. It's 54-51. The Braves lead on the road. We'll take a quick 30 seconds. You're listening to OU Basketball on KOFO.
Aaron Lewis gives you Sinner, a real and honest country album.
That ain't country. That's a natural fact.
Genuine and raw, Sinner is a welcomed return to outlaw country.
I'm a sinner to my core. I ask forgiveness, nothing more.
Sinner from Aaron Lewis. Available this holiday season in stores and online now.
We are back in Wichita, where the Braves have just taken a 3-point lead, courtesy of senior Maddie Stewart, who has a team-high 14 now. And the Braves look to be up. And they are in a 2-3 zone. They've switched defensive looks on the Falcons. Here's a wide-open 3 from the wing. It's missed. Maddie Stewart hauls in the rebound. Braves coming back the other way. Jenna Kramer picks up a dribble, gets it to Maddie Stewart. Stewart looking for someone to pass to, has her pass stolen by Sellers. Kramer has to get in her way, defends the shot, and forces the miss. Great defense, and now Stewart gets the rebound, and she's fouled. Fouled by Quiroz, who is fouled out. Maddie Stewart to inbound. 3-quarter press on for the Falcons. Kramer recognizes it and cuts right through it. Now she's trapped, though. Picks up the dribble a little too soon. She gets out of it. Kaylee Williams, a little give and go. A lot of contact. Ashley Romig picks up a loose ball, gets it to Melody Romig, who kicks out to Jenna Kramer. The open three, in and out. Offensive rebound by Kaylee Williams. She goes up, it looked like a foul, no call. Now a battle for the rebound. Stellers comes up with it. She's going back the other way. Just under 2 minutes, a long, long three, and it's good. Lexi Evans from 6 feet behind the three-point line. I mean, a long three. Ties it up at 54. A minute and a half to go. It's Kaylee Williams as the ball stripped as she drives. It'll be a throw in for the Braves. Hendricks is going to come in for probably Melanie Romig. Yes, it'll be Melanie Romig coming out. 1:34 on the clock in regulation. We're tied up at 54 after just a ridiculous three by Lexi Evans. Hendricks the inbound. She gets it underneath Ashley Romig, and she got it. No foul call through a lot of contact. The entire bench upset for OU, but she got the point. It's 56-54. Posey at the top of the key. The Stellers underneath, working against Kaylee Williams. Nice move by Stellers. Clearing room on the post and finishing. Tying it back up at 56. We're going to take another 30 seconds. 1:15 to go in regulation. This is OU basketball on KOFO.
Get out your list because Macy's 3-day gift sale has just what you're looking for at 30 to 75% savings. Plus, take an extra 20 or 15% off with your Macy's card or pass. And get $10 in Macy's money for every $50 you spend through Wednesday online or through Thursday in store. Then spend your Macy's money at a later date on anything you want with no exclusions at all. We've got your gift at Macy's. Savings off regular sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.
We're back in Wichita, 1:15 to go in regulation. We are tied at 56. The starting lineup is in for OU. Starting lineup aside from Heroes, who fouled out, in for Fred. There's Kramer in the quarter. Bad pass, easily stolen by Stellers. I believe that's steal number 7 for her. Under a minute to go, we're tied up. Stellers sets up the offense, gets it over to Evans on the left wing. She'll dribble it over. They're calling a play for the Falcons. Swings it over to Vining. Vining gets it over to Stellers. Defended by Williams. She'll pass off to Posey. Here's Vining getting into the lane. Goes up with a shot, and she hit it. 38 seconds to go. Braves down 2. Dangerous pass to Kaylee Williams. Out of bounds. Sped up. The full court press getting to him. There's another 30-second timeout. We'll be right back with more OU Braves basketball on KOFO.
Howdy, folks. KFC's Colonel Sanders here. You and a friend can tackle hunger with KFC's new $10 chicken share. That's right. I'm not above making obvious football metaphors to tell you about KFC's new $10 chicken share. Share 9 extra crispy tenders, 6 pieces of original recipe, a lot of popcorn nuggets, or 12 hot wings. Get a friend, get to KFC, and get a $10 chicken share. It'll be a touchdown. Like I said, not above it. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Limited time offer at participating KFCs. Prices may vary. Tax and substitutions extra. Hot wings not available at all locations.
And we are back in Wichita. The Braves have led by 3 here in the fourth quarter, but it seems like Friends has always had an answer. Lexi Evans hitting a three from what looked to be from about 25 feet out to tie it up, and then Shan Stellers taking over. I believe she is up to 7 steals now and making life miserable for OU, who just turned the ball over. They find themselves down 2 and giving up possession to the Falcons. 33.8 left on the clock. They're going to have to think about fouling. Stellers to inbound. It's to Evans. Kramer defending. They're not fouling yet. Evans gets it past the half-court line. 20 seconds, still no foul. Now Coach Tate calling for a foul. And Kaylee Williams finally fouls, but they took way too much time off the clock. 13.7 left. It's 3 team fouls, so that doesn't send her to the free throw line. Sellers to inbound, gets it into Evans. She's quickly fouled by Ashley Romig. 14 fouls, so they'll need to foul again to send him to the line. Sellers inbounding because she is, despite being the leading scorer, the worst free throw shooter on the court for Friends. Liddy Romig sending the inbound. They'll get it into Evans, who runs back toward her own side of the court. She is fouled by Jenna Kramer. 9.3 seconds left. That's going to send the Falcons to the line. The crowd wanting an intentional foul, but Evans had just started sprinting toward her own baseline, and Kramer had to reach out to get the foul and caused Evans to lose her balance. So Evans still being helped over there, helped up. If she does go to the line, she's a 63% free throw shooter. So not a lot to hit both free throws. The rules have changed on this in recent years, but I believe if she is not able to shoot, if she goes to the bench, then the Braves coaching staff gets to decide who shoots the free throws. That's a rule in place to prevent teams from deliberately faking an injury. Not that that's what's happened here, but to prevent teams from faking an injury to get a better free throw shooter to the line. So the question is, who does end up going to the line for Friends? It will be Betty Akatiatu. 69% free throw shooter. She's only shot 13 this year. 9.3 left on the shot clock. Hitting both free throws essentially ends this game. First free throw is good. It's a 3-point game. One more probably closes it out. Akatiatu's second free throw, only her 15th of the year, is up. Good. The Braves will take a timeout, but that's probably going to do it. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with the last 9 seconds here on KOFO.
Burger King presents Breakfast Stories. Today's story, Big Jim and 3 pancakes for 89 cents.
I don't care what you call them, pancakes, flipjacks, flapcakes. The point is, at Burger King, you can get a stack of 3 of them for 89 cents. What kind of deal is this?
A great one? Fill up on 3 golden pancakes for 89 cents. This is not breakfast. This is a Burger King breakfast. Get 3 pancakes for 89 cents. Only at Burger King. Limited time only. Price and participation vary.
We're back in Wichita where the Braves have just gone down by 4, 60-56. And with only 9 seconds remaining, they will get the ball, but only a very quick score and foul, followed by a quick rebound and another score, which that would be their only path to trying to crawl their way back into this one. They've fought valiantly down the stretch, down by as many as 16 in the third quarter. Came all the way back, led by 3, but down the stretch, Shan Sellers and the French Falcons have just been a little too much. Kramer to inbound. She gets it to Hendricks way too far away from the hoop. Kramer's going to fire up a 3, misses everything, and that's going to do it. Posey gets the rebound. She's going to be fouled, but only 1.8 seconds remaining. For the second straight time in just 4 days, the Braves have gone up against a ranked opponent and given them all they could ask for, but have fallen just short of being able to pull off the upset. They did it against Tabor, leading multiple times in the fourth quarter on Saturday, as Posey makes the first free throw, but ultimately would fall off down the stretch, and here they've led by 3, but again, Friends just able to get it done in the fourth quarter over the last 2 minutes, and that'll do it. The Braves fall 61-56 here in Wichita. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll recap the action from the women's game, and then be back with the pregame show for the men's game. You're listening to OU Basketball on KOFO.
You know what scares most people? Spiders, heights, public speaking. You know what scares me? Unused inventory. I find the prospect terrifying. Got goosebumps just thinking about it. That's why we use Grainger. Grainger's inventory management solutions make sure our facility has exactly what we need when we need it. No overstock, no understock, no goosebumps. When it comes to inventory management, Grainger's got your back. Call clickgrainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Katie, where's your Jergens? My lotion? Here in the shower where it belongs. Wait, in the shower? Yeah, Mom. I use Wet Skin Moisturizer from Jergens. It instantly locks in moisture from my shower, so my skin stays soft and luminous all day without that sticky lotion feel.
Moisture without that heavy feel? Can I borrow your Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer?
And who said Mom always knows best?
You're more than just a pretty face. Jergens.
Burger King presents Breakfast Stories. Today's story, Big Jim and 3 pancakes for 89 cents.
I don't care what you call them, pancakes, flipjacks, flapcakes. The point is, at Burger King, you can get a stack of 3 of them for 89 cents. What kind of deal is this?
A great one? Fill up on 3 golden pancakes for 89 cents. This is not breakfast. This is a Burger King breakfast. Get 3 pancakes for 89 cents. Only at Burger King. Limited time only. Price and participation vary.
At Twinings of London, we have black, green, and herbal teas that are perfect for any mood. There's jasmine green if you're feeling rushed. Lemon and ginger if you're worn down. Or berry fusion if you're feeling wild. No matter what flavor you pick, it's crafted with 300 years of expertise for the perfect balance of taste, flavor, and aroma. You have to like the sound of that. Twinings of London. Teas that fit your every mood.
And welcome back to the post-game show. The Braves fought the good fight, but ended up losing this one 61-56. It was an even battle throughout the entire first half. Ottawa hung right in there with Friends, and we're down by only 1 at halftime, 24-23. Then the third quarter really got away from them, and they seemed to get spread up, and that pressure, the high-pressure defense seemed to bother them. They were outscored 25-15 in the third quarter, and things looked like they were getting away from the Braves, but then they really rallied in the fourth quarter. After falling down by as many as 16 in the third, they would outscore Friends 18-12 in the fourth, and at one point took a 3-point lead, but with about 2 minutes left, Lexi Evans of Friends hits a 3 from another zip code to tie things up, and that seemed to be enough momentum to get the Falcons to where they could regain control of things. Shan Sellers, all of NAIA Division II leading scorer, averaging 25 points a game. She gets 21 in this one to go with 7 steals, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. She kind of took over as things went on down the stretch. And Friends in that high pressure, just a little too much to handle. A lot of young players on the court for this Ottawa team. And while that means good things for the future, it can mean some mistakes for the present. And that's what we saw down the stretch today. Some good performances for the Braves. Ashley Romig with a double-double, 12 points, 12 boards. Jenna Kramer had 12 points, 3 rebounds, an assist and a block. And then Maddie Stewart had 2 huge threes in the second half that really kept the Braves going. She ends up with a team-high 14 points and 3 assists and a steal and 35 minutes played. So she was a huge part of the reason that the Braves hung in with the 24th-ranked French Falcons. But ultimately, Ottawa falls to 8-6 on the season, 5-3 in KCAC play. We'll take a break and then be back in just a couple of minutes with the Wise Guys Construction pregame show for the men's game. You're listening to OU Basketball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dr. Hale Family Dentistry, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, and by State Farm Insurance agent Ryan Dispro, Ransom Memorial Hospital, Sutton's Jewelry, CarStar, Messenger's Home Furnishings. Also by Dingle & Son Mortuary, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Wise Guys Construction, Kramer Pharmacy, Franklin County Chiropractic, and Cosentino's Price Chopper, State Farm Insurance agent Keith King, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, People's Bank, Advantage Electric, Quality Structures Incorporated, and Maxwell Chiropractic. For more information about our next OU Brave sports broadcast, log on to the KOFO sports page at KOFO.com and listen to 103.7 FM for the KOFO sports calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.